Welcome back to Lou's Kitchen, and I'm very excited to have you guys back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make meat buns. This is a very easy and delicious recipe, especially for just snacks in the house or having a few guests over. Keep watching. We start off with some mincemeat, green peppers, some onion, some tomato sauce or ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, some salt, grated carrots, steak and chops, parsley, that's dried parsley, and then barbecue spice. So remember guys, all the ingredients will be in the description below. In a hot pot, we start off with some cooking oil, and then we add the onion. And all we want to do here is just to saute it before we go ahead and add the mincemeat. Guys, please like and subscribe to this channel to get more of this amazing content. So right now we just want to make sure that we break up the mincemeat into small pieces and ensure that it cooks evenly. We then add the carrots and the green peppers. And then we go ahead to mix this together with the mince. And just make sure that it's well incorporated. Now we move on to add some flavor in this dish. So we add the dried parsley and both of the spices, steak and chops, and then barbecue spice. Then we add our salt. So here I just used 2 pinches of salt. We're then going to add our tomato sauce, which is basically going to ensure that this mincemeat comes together and thickens up a little bit. So lastly, our Worcestershire sauce, which is just going to enhance the flavor and bring it to a whole new level. So when making meat buns, we need the buns. So now we're going to start off with the dough that's going to be used to make the actual buns. So the trick here, guys, with getting your bread to proof very well, all you need to do is add the yeast to your sugar, and that's what we're going to do right now. So we need a bowl of warm water, or maybe just a cup of warm water. Then we're going to add our sugar in there and make sure that it's fully dissolved. And then after that, we're going to add our yeast. Alright, now after this is all mixed together, we're then going to set it aside and let it sit for 10 minutes. And this is what we get after 10 minutes. A nice frothy cloud of yeast. So then all we want to do here is mix this with our flour and then add salt and knead the dough and also set it aside. And then we want to leave it to let it proof for 1 hour. So like I'd mentioned earlier, we mix the salt with the flour and then mix these dry ingredients together. And then we add our yeast liquid to these dry ingredients. So the water that I needed for making this dough, I then added it to the yeast and sugar mixture as you've seen before. So we just combine all of this together, mix it up until it forms a wet dough kind of consistency. So now we add more flour into it, and then we want to begin the kneading process. We add more flour to the dough to make sure that it doesn't continue sticking to the bowl. And then once we're done with the kneading, we are going to add some oil onto the bowl and then let the dough proof for an hour. There's our dough. We place it into the bowl and then we're going to let it proof for 1 hour. So we want to keep it in a dry, warm area for the proofing to happen more quickly. And there we have it. Our bread has proofed and ready to be rolled out. Ensure to like this video and share it with your friends, and also subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time we post a new video. The dough feels very soft and fluffy in my hands, and this is going to make it very easy for me to roll it out. So right now I'm just going to roll it out into sizable pieces so that I can add the mince right in the middle, fold it up and get it prepared to go in the hot oil. Just take a look at how soft this dough is. And this is a clear indication that the dough has proofed very well. I now start the rolling out process. I grab enough dough, which is like almost a small fist size, and then start to roll it out. Now all I want to do is add the mince right in the middle and then roll this up, making sure that I secure the sides, or all the edges rather. Roll it up and then get it prepared to go into our hot oil. And what we're going to do is get it deep fried. So like you've seen, guys, we're getting this into a small little bun, and this is how our bun is going to look like before it goes into the oil. And now we're going to repeat this process for all of the remaining dough and mincemeat, and then we'll start adding this into our hot oil a bit at a time. So now, as you can see, we've added our dough into the hot oil, and we just want to keep moving it about just to ensure that it's deep fried all round. We repeat this process for all of our remaining dough. We make sure that we deep fry all of them, and after that is done, this is what we get: our lovely fried meat buns, very soft to the touch and just delicious. And as I open one of them up, you can see that the deep frying did not affect the juicy mince that's inside there. Absolutely delicious. I'm telling you guys, you really have to try this recipe, and let me know in the comments below how it all goes. This is all that we have for today. Thank you for joining us again on Lou's Kitchen, and we'll see you again on the next one.